Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Monster Train 2. Depart! Random, because I love the random modes, and hopefully we get something fun and interesting. I know I keep saying this every, Wednesday when I begin my stream week. I really hope to see the Monster Train 1 updates as soon as possible. More cards, balanced cards, and new equipment and room to interact with these clans, because all of the Monster Train 2 stuff has cool synergies in the game that I think are lacking from the Monster Train 1 stuff, which is completely fair. But I hope we get that stuff one of these days. We are Pyre-born Lazarus. Bogworm's growth, add capacity to a random floor after each battle. We probably don't need to go capacity then from the boss relics, but maybe we can get an egg build thanks to Guildmonger here, and our egg build can go hard. Pyre cask, forevermore serum. You know what? This is a good opportunity for me to use Pyre cask because I never take the card because I don't like the idea of a consume Pyre gel 10. I would much rather have something do damage immediately. But a couple of reanimates adding into the deck, kind of like it. Oh, excuse me, I had to sneeze. It's a very allergy-rich day today. Fire starter, mixers, spear stewards. Oh, and we have pyre damage, spikes, corruption for our bosses. Ash and Rand, welcome to the stream today. Hello. I think you gotta go units, get an extra upgrade slot. That'll help you out later on. I love the egg build, man. And I have to acknowledge that I think I don't use, well, I don't think of the Pyre-born champions as being particularly offensive or even aggressive. They're there just to be a unit that you can play for free. So the getting of eggs for essentially free is something that I really like. If we look, we have done the full sweep of his abilities. Phoenix Fire 3. Right, it's explosive is the difference. Gain egg, gain money, ability Phoenix Fire, or when a unit gains Pyre Gel, it gains more stacks. Now I'm just gonna take Egg Boy. Applying some additional Pyre Gel is like, whatever. Maybe I don't value it as highly as I should. It's entirely possible, or even plausible. But I think I like it. So we want to use his ability often, right? I'm trying to think, do I want to play it up on the top floor? Maybe I just want to play him down here, and then we'll just use it early, as opposed to having to wait for units to spawn up on the top floor that we can use it. We can just pop it here. Deals 15 damage and applies Pyre Gel. Well, here's the thing. It means I can kill you. We can get a couple of mixers going. Regen and unstable. Yeah, a little bit of regen. A little bit more regen. I think regen can actually go pretty hard on the early game here. So we'll give every... Oh, it's not to all minions! It's only to one minion! Okay, I understand now. I get it. Well, in that case, let us... Don't reanimate the enemy. That's very silly. Let us... Is extreme overkill, but we can kill the unit in the back who's moving up. But I think I'd rather just Pyre Gel you, and then that doesn't kill you? All right, well, that's very silly, but maybe next turn. We gotta work on these minions moving up. Unfortunately, they're taking too long to kill. I think we should ice you so you don't add garbage to my deck. Let's get another regen mixer happening. If we can stack up enough regen, maybe we can just keep our champion alive to handle the fight. No, he's gonna die very quickly, isn't he? He does 14 damage because he's got the rage buff. I always forget about the rage buff. Well, how awkward. We should still Pyre gel you. You're gonna hit the Pyre once. Very worried about this. I'm very worried about this. Let's cask. Let's Pyre gel. Do damage. Regen. You're only taking 90. Oh man. I always forget about these bosses that just do a lot of damage early because they have like a rage buff or something. Like he's taking a lot. He's taking a lot. Or he's doing a lot. He's doing a lot. Well, sap, you know, sap would have been hard. Would have gone hard. Sap would have helped us a lot there. So maybe we can actually sap him up here. Well, that's all we're doing, but it is enough. Okay. So the Pyre took a little bit of damage from units moving up. That's not that bad. We did get 3 eggs, which is not that bad. We do need more, but it's not that bad. Reduce cooldown and apply Avarice. We have had cool runs with this. We do have the opportunity to maybe pick up a quick Endless unit, so I do kind of like the idea of this. Jelly Sneeze from the Snotty Whelp. I've learned to love it. I've learned to love it. Lava Armor is pretty okay though. Revenge, apply Pyre Gel 3. That's it? That's not good enough. Give me the Avarice and give me... I do like Trample, Strike, Rage Gain. Lifesteal, well, the advance makes It's Alive kind of hard to utilize. Pseudoscience is not the best. I'll take the Grafter. And I will save my eggs. Build up a better egg stack. We have check, Titanite and Multi-Strike, and we have an extra capacity for upgrades in our units. I've never seen the cat. Reanimate 8. You have to go for the Reanimate cat. But what do you do with Reanimate cat? Hold on. It is Reanimate. And it's a 1/1. You know what we need? We need that room that makes the units get 7/7 on summon or reanimate, and then we can just stack up reanimate on the cat. A part of me really wants to give the cat multi-strike, but it is gonna be a 1x2. But it's also real funny. Oh, the corruption's gonna eat through the cat though, isn't it? But it's still real funny. Reanimate 8 though. I mean, imagine if we picked up Dualism, that'd be Reanimate 16. Huh. What if we large stone the cat? Then the multi-strike's not that bad. We get a multi-strike unit in the deck. Do we even want it to have Titanite at this point? I think the Reanimate is just what we want there. Titanite can go on a Guildmonger. We have rage buffs and equipment we can be giving the cat. So you know what? It's weird, but I like it. -1 energy, we can do it. Flagellant and healers. And the wall. Damage, shield, and armor. But only 8 damage on the first turn. Velatritan Mert Welcome says I gave him a card that gave him 40 thorns and fragility. I forget the name of that card. Maybe it is just fragility, but I know the one you're talking about. I feel like that would be a pretty nice one to have, wouldn't it? be able to just make a unit that it doesn't matter if they actually die, which I guess is kind of what we're doing here, isn't it? Smack you. I think we do want maybe more reanimate. Like, we just want to build up the reanimate on that unit. You're getting a kill. Perfect. And maybe we just give you Avarice? No, reduce cooldown by 2. Then we can use the ability every turn to gain eggs. Yoink. That's what we're doing. Now, this unit might make it up to the Pyre and hit it because I can't do any damage, it seems. Oh, it doesn't reduce the cooldown permanently. It's only temporary. Oh. Oh. What? Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I gotta check this. Reduce a unit's cooldown timer by 1 versus reduce cooldown by 1. This needs... I really thought these were all the same thing. Like, I thought Pyreborn Brain Spike was gonna give me the Tome of Contracts, but no, it doesn't, which is, I guess, fair. This means every time it gets utilized, it has a cooldown that's 1 lower. These just temporarily, the one time, reduce the cooldown of the unit. Okay. Well, you know, whatever. We've learned. Okay, you are gonna hit the Pyre for 15 though, because I have no damage on the top floor. You're only taking 92. Okay, we need this equipment. We clearly need more. Can we Pyre gel you and kill you? Yes, thank God. Okay. I think we'll be fine, because this equipment means that the cat will be able to kill things now. And we got a lot of money from that, but, you know, it's a little scary. You're still not dead. Really? Oh no. How am I gonna kill you? Well, here's a thought. We could put a unit in front of you to tank some of the damage. It's not gonna take much, or tank much. I could Pyre gel you, but we're burning through 2 reanimate every turn at this rate. I think we just want to make sure that you die, you don't hit the Pyre, and then we'll see what happens. I'm not holding out very high hopes that we will survive this. No, not even close, except... Now you're dead. Okay, we just had to kill the unit in the back. We need stats. We need stats in the cat stat. It's a good cat, we just need to make it work. And currently it's not working. I think Golden Touch, I always like it. Brew Kit, you know, it is a buff for the cat. It's a small one, but it is a buff and it is more, maybe not reanimate, maybe we're looking for rage at this point. More attack, you know? It is a way of... Oh, this isn't the one that reduces health to 1. It is a way of buffing damage, which we need as well. But I'm gonna take the kit, and I'm gonna save up. We'll try to get to 8. But there is another Merchant of Steel, which we do need. We do need health, and equipment would be nice, but I think I just want to buff that kitty cat. Multi-strike large stone is essentially exactly what I was hoping for. I think fire breathing is not bad. But we have another cat grade. And then we could make a really tanky guildmonger and then put the cat behind. Save up yet another upgrade for the cat, but currently the cat's only doing 1 damage. Now, once we upgrade that cat by giving him equipment, then, you know, he's hitting a lot harder. And having health on the cat means that we're not just relying on the reanimate, which is gonna be a little bit difficult with the corruption. But Guildmonger is an excellent tank. We have capacity on floors. We could play him as a tank. There is an alcove. God, how nice would it be if we could replicate the cat 5 times? Just a deck of cats. I think a large stone is fine. I need you to survive some damage, so there you go. Take that. Let me put even more health down on you. Let's see what we get here. Oh, he finally! Holy hell! For the first time ever, the mirror event that lets me replicate. Yes, give me 5 cats. My God, he's finally done it. Yeah, good luck getting through my cats. Oh, finally! Cat's got 45 lives. I've been waiting for this event for so long. Now I have infinite cats. You can't kill my cats, my kitty cats. Honestly, I'm just gonna play, I think, Calcified Ember. Get it out of the deck. We're gonna need energy. 100,000,000% we need energy now. But this is a lot of fun. I like the build that we've got here. Reduce cooldown and apply Avarice. You know what? Well, it's a lot of cat money. But you know what? I don't really like... We're gonna max out on the eggs anyways. Let's give you some Avarice. Pop some Pyre gel out there and go from there. Look, you're gonna hit the Pyre. I accept this. We need the energy so we can play more cats. Also, the fact that this boss goes for the Pyre is kind of annoying. But we got cats. Cats are gonna get raged up now. You know what? Why not? Save all of the cat damage. Oh, I love it. Gaining a decent amount of money. We got another cat. You might as well play your cat. You might as well reanimate your cat. I want the money, so I'm gonna actually make sure you get reanimated. I want you to live for as long as you possibly can. Now we need more equipment too, because I would love to give all of these cats better stats, more rage gain. We're gonna need to do more damage. We need more cats, more cat stuff. But the cats will live for a long time now, won't they? I mean, are you dead? You're not dead, which I guess is what we want. We're getting a bunch of money out of you. Well, maybe not a bunch of money, but it's something. And you're dead on this floor thanks to the cats. You do have multi-strike though, so you are going to be working through the cat's reanimation. God, it's for the first time, the mirror event. Reducing its cooldown timer by 1. Now we have the opportunity to do this, which I do like. I think we'll take it. Greed Dragon could synergize pretty well with the eggs. Armor 40 on reanimation, gain armor 40. We're not reanimating you, hulking mass. I mean, we don't need too many more units. We have a lot of units. We have, well, 6 cats, technically. And they're all upgraded. So we don't really even need to go to a merchant. We have Guildmonger and Hothead as the odd men out. Greed Dragon is stats if we have eggs. If we don't have eggs, it's not a lot of stats. What's our opening hand look like? 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have a lot of innate things in hand. We need to purge some cards. I think you skip. I don't think we need these units. We need energy. I don't think we need the units. We will loot up. On your first turn, gain more energy. Units get +3/+3 for each upgrade on their card. I like that because it's just a lot of damage. When you play your third card, draw. When a unit dies to Pyre Gel, it spreads. Stealth 1 on summon and slay, +3 attack per stack of stealth. Now that one is tempting, because if our cats do a lot of damage and kill a lot of units, they can gain a lot of stealth, which keeps their reanimation going. I'm taking it, man. I'm taking it. Now, do we go to a Merchant of Magic? What spells do we like? Golden Touch. Tome of Contracts, being able to use this twice would be nice. Maybe we could spell chain it and then make it cost -1. Or intrinsic it and then duplicate it. Then Lord Phoenix can use his ability every turn to kill a unit and then, you know, spread some AoE. I don't think the Slay would... I don't think he would get credit for the Slay, but he might. He might. Regardless, I don't really think we need to go left for a Merchant of Trinkets. We don't have a lot of cash to get a lot of trinkets. So let's gain egg and money. That's pretty much what I was hoping for there. And now, literally, if we duplicate that book, we can get a champion who can use that ability every turn. We could also deploy Hothead. And then he can use his fire breathing ability every turn. So he can also be a bit of a sweeper for us. So we can do it on the champion to get a lot of egg and money and still kill one enemy every turn and apply Pyre Gel, or we can do it on Hothead. Or maybe if we can duplicate this thing, we can do it on both. I don't know. I don't think we need to remove Consume from it. Spell Chain would be better. Can't be double stacked. Can't be -1. By the time we shuffle, this thing is going to be worthless. I think we're just going to duplicate it immediately. So instead, we'll... apply a bunch of Avarice? Could have also made this spell not consume, but by the time we shuffle around, it's also not going to matter. So I like that. We're going to dupe the book, though. That way we can ensure that our champion can use his ability every turn. The Corruptor, you're not going to stand a chance. -1 energy should be pretty easy. The Penance Seekers... Is that Multi-Strike Zealots? I don't know. I don't remember. This is the level that always lies about what the preview enemy is, so I never know what to expect. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, I think we know what we're doing bottom floor. And then I think we know what we're doing every other floor. Hey! It did lie. It's not the Harvest Minion, it's just Fallen Executioner. Okay, I mean, he is better. I'd much rather fight him. There you go. So now your cooldown timer is 1. Forever and ever. Beautiful. Let's give you some more reanimation. Stack up some Pyre Gel. Start working on... I was gonna say maybe another reanimation, but we're probably not gonna need it. He is getting the stealth trigger, which is not something that I expected, honestly. I did not think that was going to be how it would work, but it is, so that's cool. Guess we'll just play another cat. Meow! I think we're going to need another stack of energy. We just have a lot of energy-related things. I can't believe we can kill everything. That's incredible. Perhaps we should also have the cats be a little bit lower. You know what we need? Something we can't get. Propagation room. Would be nice. Would be nice. Problem is with these 3 cats, we really want them to be getting the kill and then propagating the stealth, which is not something that we're going to be doing. It's still fine. I think I want the equipment. You spawn stealth. We'll get the equipment next turn, it's fine. You're gonna make it up, which is a huge surprise. I don't think I need to root you. I think I'm okay with one of you making it through. I could draw the spell that kills you and gives me egg. I didn't, but we could have. I could play a cat to kill you, which is probably what we're gonna do. Everything looks fine. This equipment came far too late. You're only taking 140. We're gonna have max egg now. Take the 1 damage. We're gonna have 8 egg off of this combat, which is beautiful. My cat is almost going to kill you. I mean, here's the thing. I think I'd play this for avarice. Like, why not? Yeah, we get a little bit more corruption, but we're gonna get a lot of money off of this. We're at 167. Yeah, that was 400 gold. That's pretty effective. I like that. Here, give me another mixer. I mean, we're killing you on 1 turn, it doesn't matter. So the stealth, it's not really working as well as I was kind of hoping it would, but it doesn't matter because we don't have weak backline units. Our units are amazing. All of them are amazing. Soldier of Fortune is amazing. I love it. Faulty Body, that's the one. We can Fragile and Spikes a unit, and if we do that on a cat, it can really... It can really hinder the back line units that hit it and then get spiked, but then the Slay will give him stealth and then he won't get attacked anymore. Only 1 unit will die to spikes per turn. So similarly, I don't think we want revenge spikes because we don't want our units to get hit stealth from the spikes. I think. Definitely loot. You damage your own unit, reduce the cooldown after using an ability. Friendly units gain armor. When an enemy unit ascends, they gain Pyre gel. I mean, these are all pretty nice. We can get the armor basically every turn, which is really not that bad. Free Pyre gel is also kind of nice, but it's not that much. We'll take armor, and this is tough. Probably go with starter cards or free. It's really handy. And if we go left, we can go to a Merchant of Arms. I think, yes, I would love to have some Merchant of Arms in the deck, some deployment stuff, but we'd have to remove a lot of cards that are intrinsic. Because we have how many deployable cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if I remove both the train stewards. Is that enough? Probably. We can get like 1 good room or 1 good equipment that we can meld onto our units. There's an event here, a duplicator. Yeah, I like it. Train stewards get multi-strike. Spikes 8 on summon and reanimate. Again, the spikes are not the concern here. Souls are nice. But we have eggs being gathered from the champion every turn. We don't really need more eggs right now. This is a rare reroll without buying anything. Now glass cannon makes a lot of sense. We can put that on a cat, no problem. And gain gold when a unit dies works on cats too, so we could take both of these. I think we want this. I think we want this. I mean, a glass cannon being deployable is quite nice. To dump it on a cat and then have someone who can actually hit hard. Corruption is going to ruin our cat a little bit. Spikes will ruin our cat, but that's why they have 9 lives. I mean, it's a lot of damage, and I need the damage. I also need to remove the train stewards so they do not get hit by the avarice buff that we have in the deck now. Sure, glass cannon. I don't think we want to merge, because I don't think that's necessary. We can have equipment on a variety of cats, but I want the glass cannon to come out immediately, basically. Could also duplicate the glass cannon. It's not a bad idea. Spike, spike, or spike. Ooh, hard to say no to an Awoken's Rail Spike. Go endless with those things. It's hard to say no to just duplicate a rail spike, but then again, a lot of our cards are either 2 or 0. Not a lot of cards are 1. But if we take energy, this really gets through the deck quickly, and then we'll just have cheaper other units we can play when we shuffle. And we'll shuffle after a few turns because we're drawing tons of cards, right? We could take another Brain Spike for even more avarice gain. Another Soldier of Fortune, another Tome of Contracts. With another Tome, with 3 of them, we can make Hothead and the Champion able to do their attacks every turn. So we can apply Pyre Gel to all the enemy units and then attack them twice with this unit's attack. So that's a lot of damage output. It's basically sweeping, but it's an active use of sweeping, but it also applies armor. So there's something about that that I kind of like. So I'm gonna do it because it's funny. It's funny to me. Hey, a Harvest Minion. See, this one makes sense with the whole Undying thing. We still don't have any extra capacity gain at the bottom, which is silly. I think we don't need to stealth up the... Like, we don't need capacity down here, and we don't need Guildmonger. This is weird, but I think it'll work. We're gonna play Cat. We're gonna play Cat. I guess we just don't have the energy for Glass Cannon right now. It'll shuffle, though. But then we have a Tome, Tome, Tome. So then we deal damage and hit for Pyre Gel, which gives us stealth. Deal damage to each unit twice, which gives you 2 stealth. And now we have infinite stealth gain by just using our abilities down here on this floor. How weird. Night Arcanum, welcome. Thank you for the raid, and hello everybody to some Monster Train. I have a lot of cats on this build. I'm liking the cats so far. Sap and regen. Reanimate would be the best. Let's build up this floor because I'm more likely on this floor to put the Avarice. Username says the best part about the mirror event wasn't duplicating all the Giga buffed cats, it was the fact that you didn't get the boxes event. For once, I didn't get the boxes. You're not wrong. Cats are strong, I want to use them more. This is literally my first time drafting the cats. Sometimes the game just doesn't want to give you cats. Why are you doing 14 damage? You're getting buffs for each unit that dies. How interesting. Now you have 7 stealth. Okay. I'm seeing the synergy here, obviously, with the Shadow Sheath, and that's kind of fun. I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just draw and make things cheaper, and then draw through my deck, and then get a cat. Yo, the one unit that I didn't want with Avarice, and we freaking drew, and it's not even free. Oh, I forgot. Okay, well, you know what? You'll shuffle. Okay, lesson learned. So, Phoenix Fire. You're getting hit. I would like you to have 1 stealth, please. God, that's so good. That's actually incredible. Okay, you're dead. Or reanimate. It doesn't really matter that you're taking damage, you're just gonna be infinitely reanimated. Why not? Hothead is one of my favorite Pyreborn units, says Knight Arcanum. I've learned the Hothead. He's basically a sweeper. He's a sweeper that doesn't work if you're facing silence, but otherwise, he's a pretty good sweeper. And his ability is very fun. Oh my god, I have the energy to play another cat. We need more energy. We're gonna have to take more energy, which is hilarious. You know, honestly, I think I'm just gonna give this cat Avarice. And then, hopefully when the boss moves up, yeah, this cat will own you and give me so much money. I love it. You're also Avarice. You hear that honk honk outside? What a rude train driver. I don't even want to use your ability. I like the fact that this guy's making it up to hit my cat. It's perfect. We're gonna lose 1 life on the cat, but I have more catness to give you. Because I want this cat to live forever and give me infinity money. Yeah. This is the backup floor of cats. This floor is here to give me money. We just finished an infinite imp run. Knight was using the queen to throw all of the infinite imps. Normally, I'm not a big fan of the queen. She was one of my least favorite units in champions in Monster Train 1. I did have a good run with her the one time I randomed her in Monster Train 2, but it was almost exclusively due to the fact that I had 2 endless imps that were transcend imps in the deck, and so I could infinitely keep playing the resummon effects. And that was nice. Okay, we have 486 gold. Okay, we have 1,311 gold. Yes! I love it! Devilish details, more egg. I only have 6 egg? What happened? More egg! I actually really like Insatiable Hunger here because this is basically a full heal on any floor that you want. And we have 60 HP cats. If they get hit by corruption, we can just heal them up and then they can keep their health. Horrify is also really nice for preventing damage when we hit the Titans. If we could make this thing endless, sorry, holdover. I would like that. We should probably go Merchant of Trinkets at this point. Should probably then go Merchant of Magic and then Merchant of Arms. So we'll go to 1 Merchant of Magic. Yeah, I really like the lifesteal, but I don't think we need it, do we? I'm gonna loot this. Yeah, more energy. 3 different kinds of cards, draw 1 and gain 1 energy. It's incredible. Versatile Staff is amazing. You can also give the hunger is holdover and intrinsic. I can, but I think Horrify is a little bit more situational. Like, Horrify, you can knock out the champion. You can knock out Seraph, giving you corruption. Like, if I can make that holdover, it completely negates the negative of the boss fight, which I think is what I'm looking for here. That would be awesome. Of the 180, what are you right now? I don't know, 10? I'm like, what, 13? Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, I got 17. It's a slow process. Okay. More Pyre gel. These are pointless. Friendly units are avarice. On deployment, draw a room. I don't have rooms, but if I get one. And then Jack strips. I want my units to get the kill because of Shadow Sheath. I don't really want enemies to be pierced. 10th of the way there. I think we will just take Bone Dog's pendant. I think it's a little late for the Bone Dog itself. 6, because there's only 3 combats. Yeah, I think I'd rather just have the HP. Let's assume that we get the Bone Dog payoff 2 times. It's effectively the same. So I'd rather not have a unit, not have, you know, something on the floor that I have to pay attention to. This just seems a little bit more straightforward. Now, we don't need fire starters because our champion applies Pyre gel. So we're gonna purge these and fight the cherub. And hope that we can get more money. Dun, 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 dun. So I think we do the same thing that we did last time. It worked very well. Phoenix tanks for hot head. I would like to give him some other abilities at some point, but for right now, he is doing a very good job. Oh, we got the spike! Oh, so good. 28 avarice. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3. We need to give you some stealth. I gotta kill this thing. Even though you're not gonna get the stealth, that's okay. Then I think we just play Avarice 28. You're not even getting attacked. The interesting thing about this is that if I stealth this cat, I could put this guy in front to tank all the damage, and then we're gonna have a very nice Relentless, and then the top floor can just finish it off. So I think I'm gonna spend 1 energy on him, and then you play 3 different kinds of, what did I play? Spells. If I play an equipment, I will get 1 energy back. So we should maybe play you here. Don't need it. Let's get infinite money on this floor. I like it. I like it. Gain 3 egg. Well, waves are maining 6. I think we're gonna max out the egg without needing this. So let's not worry about that too much. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be getting a kill with Phoenix Fire. Yeah. Whatever, he can tank a little bit of damage, even though he's gonna get a little corrupted. I think I want to maybe just draw 4? The problem is that if we draw Soldier of Fortune, I can't play the unit that it gives me. I really want to play it. Well, you know what? What if we just dump this and dump this? You know, get it out of the deck permanently, it's fine. We're still gaining like 100 gold per turn with units that move up to the middle floor. Can't say I'm sad about that. In fact, I think it's pretty nice. There you go, now you're not taking any damage. We have an opportunity to get another cat out there. Backup cat. I don't even want to Pyre gel you, that's the thing. If I Pyre gel you, then this middle floor kills you faster. That's not what I want. I want you to take your time. Okay, deal 20 damage. I can't actually stealth you, which is a big shame. I think I might just reanimate you. Should have given you this equipment up here. Totally fine. Stack up more reanimate. The reanimate is also a good way of keeping Phoenix alive if we need it. We have the energy for another cat, so I guess we'll play another cat. And then, might as well. At least you have 7 stealth. And everyone has Avarice 2, I forgot about that. We're getting a little bit of money from all floors. Not a lot, but after gaining an extra 900 gold, I only have 6 eggs. I need more money. So here's another Avariced out cat. Funnily enough, I don't really want to play the cat because there's way more avarice on this cat. You've done it! You've gained stealth! And you're actually living. You can die. We have equipment. Get more reanimate. You're stealthed up, that's why you're not dying. Makes a lot of sense. Let's reanimate you because you are about to die. And end turn. I know we're not playing the cats, but the middle floor is purely for cash. I don't want to screw that up at all. And this guy is starting to scale pretty nicely. Pretty slowly, but pretty nicely. Dump this, play this, get another reanimate. Just play this just to dump it out of the deck. Hello. I mean, I wish you wouldn't take 500 damage up here, honestly. I don't want you to get hurt. Stop it, you're gonna hurt yourself. I love reanimate. It's so good, strong, potent. Dude, and check out this floor too. If you can make it past 3 big cats, good freaking luck. Ashton Rand says, I have a meeting for a job in 12 hours. I'm so anxious. Hey, good luck. More power to you. More power to you. God, you're taking so much damage because Hothead has 13 stealth. I mean, you're dead anyways. I might as well be the one that takes you out. I brought you into this world, I can bring you out of it. All right, you're dead. Oh, we got rid of the calcified ember. It's so good. Perfect. All right, infinite cat. Okay, we had like 600 gold. This isn't gonna be as money rich as I would like, I think. Still 1,300. Liz Hayden, welcome to the stream. Yo, Abe, what's up? Just having a really good run right now. Transfer damage and all buff and debuff effects to the front friendly unit. Sacrifice. The cool thing about brain transfer is that we can move like actually called it fragile. Fragile is not actually a debuff, is it? So if you use blast cannon, you can transfer the damage from one unit in the back to a unit in the front, and also move the reanimates over at the same time. Brain transfer seems like it could be incredible. We need energy. I'm just gonna take more energy. It's weird, but energy is the most important thing for us right now. Loot it up. One day I will get something better. Friendly units gain +5 attack after using an ability. That's actually really nice. Imagine that with a cat floor. Now I have to rethink this. So Merchant of Steel, technically we could upgrade Hothead. We haven't needed it though, and he's gonna scale from the damage of using the ability now. And we can give him reanimate or the champion reanimate to keep him alive a little bit longer. I think I still want, well, to heal, but I also really want to get holdover on the Horrify. That would be lovely. Spell Chain Soldier of Fortune is pretty nice. We don't really need to lower the cooldowns. Could double brain transfer. Well, you know what? We have the opportunity to remove consume and make something -2. So on an Awoken's Rail Spike, there is some temptation there. And honestly, this is a great, great, great duplication target now. Maybe we can go infinite. Spell Chain. Kind of like the idea of putting that on Horrify, because now if we make it Holdover, we get 2 of these every turn, and we might be able to hit them with a Rail Spike if we get lucky. But having Daze is really handy. I'm just gonna purge that card. We can make it Intrinsic, which is not really what I was hoping for. I can make it Daze 2. Avarice 30. Spell Chain, Double Stack, Retreat, Daze 2. That's real good. That's real good. I can't say no to that. I can also get an Intrinsic Soldier of Fortune. Really like the idea of that. Because now we can get an Avarice cat and then buff the Avarice cat. Also a good spell chain target. Let's make Brain Transfer. Let's make Golden Touch cheaper and start purging more cards like Firestarter. And honestly, I'll remove 1 Pyre Cask. I'll save one of them, that way we get a gold. Everything else though, like I like it. I like what we have in the deck. Meat Shield, restore health. That's pretty good. Gain 2 egg and 25 gold. Well, now I'm thinking we definitely didn't need to buff the Holdover damage dealing spell with -1, because now we're just gonna get egg in 4 casts. There's no problem. This is no problem at all either. Spike 6, who cares? Now the silence is gonna be the annoying part of this, because silence prevents us from doing anything. Ugh. I'm gonna do it because I think we can. Like, the cats will win it for us if nothing else, but the silence is very annoying. Still, let's get... I can't believe we've gotten no capacity on the bottom. But you have 80 health, you can tank some damage. Are you hearing that? What's going on that floor? What the hell? Okay, so I'm gonna play cats up here. This is gonna be the Brain Transfer. This is gonna be Avarice Cat. Oh look, silence, I can't use any of my abilities. Well, you're annoying, but at least we're not immediately under attack. What's the hat? Conjure. Play, play, play. Don't draw. Trample. Thank you. Instead, you drew a really good cat. I appreciate it. So Brain Transfer here. This cat's gonna have 100 damage. I love it. This cat's also still alive technically, but this cat's got 100 damage now. So we'll put a we'll put a different cat in front to tank and give it the restore. And then we have the assistant out, who we also need, and we would like them to be killed. This kills the statue, which is real nice. And now once we get the spell, we can Avarice up that cat. Deal damage equal to this unit's attack, apply Pyre Gel. So kill you. Hit everyone. Why are you dying? Oh, because this counts, right. It counts as a spell for spell chain, or for spell shield purposes. That's right, that's right. I always forget about that. Okay, in that case, let's give you some more damage. Avarice will still operate You're taking not a lot of damage. You're fine. Let's kill one. Still dying. Daze you. You're living. Let's daze you then. Really just need reanimate maybe soon, but we're also almost killing the prayer stone. Everything looks fine. Still gaining gold. And we have stealth. Just very randomized stealth out on the floors, weirdly enough. Apply Pyre gel to the units. Yes. If I do it like this, they both get stealth. You're living, but this is fine. Then I would very much like to give you Big Avarice. 24. Now you have 41 Avarice. Let's draw 2 cards and make them cheaper. Hey, you know what? It's equipment, I can play it. Perfect. Why are we getting a kill now? You're attacking first, right? You're hitting this guy for 38. I don't know why we're getting a kill. You're not quick. How are you blowing up? You attack Purified Soul for 53, kill it. 38 hits this guy for 65. I don't know. Why? I don't know. Why are you dying? Oh, it applies unstable to all enemy units, not the unit that you hit. I see. So that is another good way of putting like a backup sweeper on the floor. Okay, okay. Now, because we're stealthed, I can't really do anything to keep you alive, except give you some reanimate. I guess I'm gonna be giving you more. That works too. You're not dead, but you are gonna give me 120 gold. Oh my god, I love it. I mean, nothing is gonna make it through the top floor cats. I'm not worried about that. You still have stealth, huh? Let's wipe them. We can then do the other brain transfer. It's not gonna move over any more reanimate, but it does remove the glass cannon equipment and just flat out give the damage to another unit. It's the perfect opportunity for brain transfer. Glass cannon. Never would have thought that. And then I don't really care about any more reanimations. We'll just give it to the cat. You're gonna die when you move up. I'm not worried about that at all. Middle floor is here purely for cat. I hate not being able to use all my abilities, but whatever. Tell you what. Hey, I was hoping for this. We might just be able to kill you outright. And I can. Now we can do a little bit of additional damage there. Get even more money. Oh, you fool. You foolish fool. I can draw 7 cards. Make them all super cheap. Trying to think, is there any reason why I don't want to do that? I think the answer is no. So we're just gonna play a tank cat. Well, who's not tanking anything right now, but that's okay. You do have a big multi-strike and 2,000 HP. I think another cat up here tanking would actually help us a lot to get more money. And then I think we just let you go. Well, we can hit you a little bit. Just make sure that these guys are, you know, slowly dying. And we'll draw 3. We can draw 3 more. Thank you, Awoken's Rail Spike. Oh look, a couple more secret ingredients. This is the idea of those rail spikes, by the way. By the time you get to the point where you can just draw them constantly, you can just draw them constantly. I mean, if we get rid of Golden Touch and a couple of secret ingredients, we could literally play an infinite number of cards. There's a reason why I'm gonna be going left and duplicating. I'm gonna duplicate the draw, because that is just too good to pass up on. I'm always enamored with the idea of, can you go infinite on this one? I think we can. Now he does have another stack of multi-strike, but he's dead. The cats are doing their job. And if you weren't dead, you would die to these cats, I hope. I can make one really good cat, but why not? It is strange, but why not? This guy doesn't have any trample. Okay, so the cats are the perfect card to have with brain transfer, it seems. You can't kill my cat. They have too many stacks of reanimation. I have 2,800 gold. Deal 5 damage to enemy units. Double the amount of Pyre gel on a unit. We don't need any of those. We don't need any of these. I don't want to add too many cards because I really do want to potentially go infinite on the draw. Sure, free Pyre gel. Unit cards without upgrades cost -1. That will work on Hothead and Twisted Assistant. It's a lot of gold. I have so much money. Oh, I thought this was a Merchant of Magic. That's still fine. I'm still gonna go for the duplication. Every turn, heal your champion. After deployment, summon a random unit from your deck on each floor. That's perfect. It's just more cats. Wait a minute, it's just more cats. It's just more cats. Look, I don't know if we'll actually get the payoff from this, but I'm gonna try. Gain armor to equip units. Sure, give some armor. Hall of Mirrors. Create a copy of friendly units on summon. We don't need it, but it is fun to think about more cats, but we don't need it. We have too many cats. Too many cats? Impossible. Too many cats. Too many cats. I mean, I don't even really want to merge anything. Do we want to make anything deployable? We can't even draw it. I don't know. Here's the thing, we do want to purge some cards out of the deck. Secret Ingredient can go. Devilish Details can go. I never even played it. Another Secret Ingredient can go. Another Secret Ingredient can go. We're gonna dupe Rail Spike. I thought we had 2 in the deck. This is gonna be the second one. We still need to duplicate it. And then we... anything that consumes is fine. We can just consume it. Horrify and Golden Touch. Probably don't need a Golden Touch. And then give me another removal of Secret Ingredient. I know that this is a lot of removal. I think it's fine. Like, perfectly fine. We could make a quick cat who could then get stealth on the turn they're attacking, maybe. I think you can add a dagger. I think that's fine. And then, you know, honestly, you could maybe meat shield a dagger. Or maybe a quick dagger combustion suit. Yeah, I like that. Much more likely to wipe a floor. Okay. Okay. Look, this is still gonna suck, probably, but we have a lot going for us now, believe it or not. Hey, we have +1 capacity bottom floor finally. We're gonna start the exact same way we have been. Tank on the middle floor. Bunch of cats. I guess bunch of cats. And then we're gonna get random cats spawned on like every floor. And the middle floor is gonna have a lot of cats. You know? I think it's pretty good. Oh, Twisted Assistant. Ah, well, whatever. So then we want book. Book. There's no units available for Soldier of Fortune. We've played all of our units. We have all of our cats in hand. What? You know? Do I just glass cannon this cat? We're gonna daze you. You're not gonna give me any corruption. So I guess you glass cannon this cat. This is not the ideal, like, melding of the glass cannon into reanimate triggers, unfortunately, but I think you just say whatever. I think you say, it's not gonna work perfectly, that's fine. I'm just gonna purge this and get some avarice. Everything's dead. And our deck is really thin once we get those cats out there, huh? Let's draw 7. We can't draw 7, we have to play at least one thing. All right, you can take a meat shield, then draw 6. Oh look, there's all the cards in my deck, including Horrify, which we can play for free for 4 days every single turn. And then we have 2 Rail Spikes. I think we've on turn 2, I think we've already been able to draw infinite. Watch this. Give out a potion kit. Give me a regen. Secret ingredient. Give me a reanimate. Then we can draw 3. We don't even need to play the Vengeful Shards. Play things that you want to draw again. Also, you can just get some garbage out of your hand, like some reanimates. Because if you play a Rail Spike, you're guaranteed to draw a Rail Spike. We've gone infinite. At this point, Rail Spikes draw Rail Spikes plus whatever we just played. So we can stack up literally infinite days on the boss, literally unlimited reanimates in hand. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. We can do anything we want. We can kill the boss on this turn if we want it. Now I don't want to, weirdly enough, because I actually do want to try to build up eggs and then cash them out. But, like, this is why I wanted that double stack Horrify. This is incredible. We can stack up, we can completely handle all phases of the Titan fight with days. It's incredible. It's wonderful. It's fantastic even. I wonder, can a rail spike draw itself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, it can't draw itself, but that's fine. I only wish this was faster. But I can stack up unlimited rage, melee weakness. I mean, we can daze the top floor Titan and then just stack up melee weakness until it dies in one hit from our Pyre. Like, there's no problem with that. It's like, you guys are living? Really? You shouldn't be. And we have things in hand that we can't play, but we're just gonna draw those cards next turn anyways. So we can play the energy on those, then start drawing with Rail Spike, and then our deck's gonna be nice and thin. Or do we want to though? Yeah, why not? Although, you know what? There's something I want to try. Give you more. Oh my God, we can make, hold on, okay, I want to try something. Give me a minute. I want to dump the reanimate real quick. You know, let's handle this floor first. Okay. I want to mix rage. I want to see if rage changes the base damage that's being moved over with brain transfer. So give me a minute here. I'm gonna stack up like, I don't know, 20 rage, and then we'll try this. And then I will explain myself, because you might not understand what it is that I'm interested in here. Man, Propagate would be so nice right now. I love Awoken's Rail Spike, by the way. It's such a broken card. Oh, it's so good. Okay, so in Monster Train 1, there was the card Adaptive Mutation or something to that effect, where it would swap your health and your damage. So for instance, this 9 live Nightmare at the front here, this cat would go from a 50-60 to a 60-50. But if you had Rage, it would take the post-rage value into account. So if we had, let's say 25 rage, we would have a 160 unit, so we would get a 60-100 cat. But then we have rage, so it buffs the damage to 110-100. And then if we cast it again, it would go to 100-110. But because we have rage, it'll be an actual 150-110 cat. And then we cast it again, and then it's a 110-150 cat. But because we have rage, it's a 160-150 cat. And so you could keep buffing your health because rage would get basically turned into free HP. So I'm wondering if the same thing happens here with brain transfer. Let's see. You're a 65 cat. It says you're a 115. Is that after the rage? That's after the rage. Okay, so it doesn't work the same here. Unfortunately, I wish it did, but that would be too strong. I know, I get it. That would be really cool, though. Oh! I can just literally buff this cat forever, though, because every time I put Reanimate on the 9 live Nightmare, I can brain transfer him again. So you know what? We should have put glass cannon up here because we could have buffed the glass cannon damage on the front every time. There you go. There's another, 50 damage. What a strange run. Hold on, we just need to make sure we draw everything that we need. Aww. Wrong card. So I could literally make a cat with unlimited lives and unlimited damage. I can keep playing these. Keep playing them again. Give me a second. You know, I just want to show it off. I know we'll draw a reanimate at some point. I know we'll draw a reanimate at some point. There we go. And then, there's another well, play this. Brain transfer. Play it again. We're just infinitely buffing the damage of the cat. This is a lot of fun. I think we should just kill you, though. Hold on, I do need to find a way to stop myself from taking damage on this floor. Horrify will do it. Horrify will do it. I could get more equipment in the deck. Why not? I'd rather put that on a cat. Should have thought about that earlier. Dun, dun. All right, I guess we'll just put this on you. You got a brew? I think I'm just gonna like kill the bottom floor repeatedly and then just pass turn. I don't think there's any reason to do anything else. I could play infinite spells to kill the boss in one turn. I think that'll just take forever. So instead, I'm just gonna give this guy 143 damage because of his 26 stealth and just say, you know what? The boss also has 17 days. I think we'll be okay. Although I could transfer those stats over to you, Lord Phoenix. Look, I don't care if you attack me, honestly. It doesn't matter. I love these cats. I'm a cat main. Boss is also dead. Awesome. Now, we will... I think we won't get... I hope we get the opportunity to cash in our eggs. We will! Yes! Now, if only we had a boss level artifact, but you know what? We can at least get one more relic. I mean, these all suck. Okay, now we can finally get max egg. Oh, hell yeah. I do like more mixing choices because it means that there's 4 different flavors of mixes. You've got green, red, purple, and I've already forgotten what the last one was. But once you select the mixer type, there's only 3 choices afterwards. So now with the beaker, you can always select regen, spikes, or reanimate. So you always get reanimate if you want reanimate. Consume cards have a chance of being discarded. Do we care? I would say no. So the beaker is actually pretty nice, isn't it? Oh, it's such a warm day today. Oh my God. Oh my God, I almost spilled my water all over myself. Because I always put my glass behind my microphone where I can't see it, like a dumbass. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing. Lord Phoenix. This time I might try to kill the Titans on turn 1 if I get lucky. I don't know if I'm gonna get lucky. I will try to get lucky. Guildmonger? Cat? 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 End turn, we're gonna get 3 free cats or 2 cats and then 1 trampler. I see cat, I see cat, I see cat. The only unit left in the deck is the trampler, who we can draw. I don't think we can go infinite. I think we have too many cards, unfortunately. But hey, he is free. I do want your equipment though, so I am gonna play you to die. Okay, you get the glass cannon. I don't care. And then we want to draw as many as possible, but I have to play 1 card first. Then we can draw 8. It's really close to being infinite immediately. We're not there. We can go infinite literally next turn though, if you can believe that. But unfortunately, I would need a 3rd rail spike or remove like 2 more cards, and then we could do it. God, that's real funny. If we had the luggage case, we could do it, but we don't have the luggage. You know what? We can't kill him on turn 2. I don't have enough damage. I can get enough damage for you. I can. I can. Okay, it stays you. Stays you. Pyre gel, it doesn't matter, but we'll put it on you. Meat shield we can put on you. But I kind of want it on the cat, but I'll put it on you. Play this, get a mixer going. Can still draw 2. Connie says, I've been here for 5 minutes, but I see cats. You're gonna see the most cats. The more cats, the merrier. Okay, assuming we draw 1 rail spike, we're going infinite on this turn. Okay, we drew 2 rail spikes. That's perfect. So I will just play this to dump it out of my hand. I will draw 7. We only have 4 cards in the deck. Alrighty then. Oh, look. I mean, I literally can go kill them all on this turn, can't I? Yeah, I mean, I think so. All I need to do is do 1, 2, 3, let's say 4 plus 7, 10,000 damage? Never seen you use the cats before, says Connie. Connie, for the first time ever, I managed to get the mirror event that let me duplicate cats. So now I have a deck of 6 cats with multi-strike 2, reanimate 8 large stone kitty cats. They are the best. Also, I've gone infinite. I have infinite damage on this turn. Right, it can't draw itself. What in Christ's name have you done? I have unlimited kitty cats. That's what I've done. This is a run where we could probably go endless, too. Like, because I have a deck that can go infinite, as long as we don't get curses that completely ruin that mechanic, we can just play. If we can even purge cards out of the deck, that would be beautiful. So I'm just getting a bunch of rage right now. I have a purpose for this. This is gonna take forever, but why not, right? We're just gonna stack up a bunch of rage. This is gonna be the fastest floor, I think, because we can stack up rage and then apply melee weakness. So we do this, and then we start getting some melee weakness, which is sap. And then literally we just play melee weakness on all floors until all of the bosses die. Hell yeah, dude, if you're on YouTube, you might want to go into the play settings for your video and maybe put it on ×2 for a little bit. I'll talk slowly to make it not feel like I'm talking quickly. We are going to play melee weakness until we can kill these bosses in one turn. I have done this once before, but not against the Titans. It was a turn 1 on Seraph. Connie says I can't wait to see this run on YouTube in 2 months. You know what? I do have a backlog that stretches into at least July, but I'm working on my backlog. I've actually been relatively productive lately. It's been nice. Actually, the rage might be faster at this point, but we'll keep stacking melee weakness. Mother of Zerg, welcome. How you doing today? I'm not gonna title that disposable because that's definitely a not YouTube appropriate video title. Instead, I'll title it something like "Watch Man Get All These Kitties." Productive? Who are you? I mean, other than spending like 3 hours in the hot ass kitchen yesterday making lots of breakfast burrito mixes, spending like an hour in the kitchen doing dishes today, I have been pretty productive lately about getting some video editing done. I've got like 2 weeks of Let's Look At's going up on YouTube, which is nice. Those are all done. Like 3 weeks of Monster Train going up, that's all done. It's good to be getting some progress done on some of the stuff that I've been neglecting, I feel. Okay, you're dead. Next, you. we do 85 damage. We need, let's say like 25 melee weakness, okay? Posted on the hub. Ah, I see. You know, it would be appropriate. Hey, we've talked about it before. Apparently you get a much better revenue split when you're on the hub. Could be better, otherwise I'm good, says Mother of Zerg. Well, hopefully you are good. Anyone buy anything off of the Steam Summer Sale? This is your last chance to get me to buy something. I have purchased a few games, but I mean, I know I'm not the only person that thinks this, but man, those Steam Summer Sales are just getting worse and worse over time, aren't they? There's nothing there that I really want. There's a few interesting titles, but nothing that really pops out at me. '68 says, Starvaders! That was pretty fun when I played the demo. I don't think I need to... I think I'm gonna probably play more of it. It's a fun game, but I have Monster Train. I have Monster Train to keep myself busy. You know what would make this a slightly better run, by the way? We don't have access to the book, but all spells cost -1. The room that does that does make you draw one more card with the Awoken's Rail Spike. So you can combine that and have slightly more draw, which would be really handy. Mother of Zerg says, I got a few nice things like Lies of P. You know, I hear people enjoy it, and I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying it. All you people who play Lies of P. I'm not interested, but I hope that you enjoy your purchase and gameplay. I just don't want, I don't need another Souls-like. I already have one. It's called Night Rain. Wait, it is a Souls game? Oh, well, you know, I guess I'm doubly covered. Oh my god. World's most engaging Monster Train playthrough. You're dead. Now it's your turn. Okay, as funny as this guy is the one hitting you, and he does the most damage. We're gonna stack up his rage. Oh my god. I wish I had any way of gaining more energy so I could play the brain transfers and make you even better. But as is, you kinda suck, little 43/1 dude. But you're the only one who I've got doing damage, so that's all I got. It's you. You're it. You're it. Well, we'll just keep it going, I guess. I guess we'll try to stack you up to like, I don't know, 50 rage, then you'll do 100 damage. Then every stack of melee weakness actually matters. You got the surge if you get bored of Night Rain, says Connie. No, I have a GTFO at some point I need to play because I was convinced to buy that game. So that'll be the next one, probably. Well, maybe. We'll see. God, I wish I had any more draw. I'm just like playing with my cats now. Like they see me waving the cards and they're trying to like paw them out of the air. That's what I imagine's happening here. I kind of want to do endless. This is not ideal for an endless run. I would like to have like 9 cards out of this deck. We just didn't have the, funnily enough, we didn't have the money to remove more. But if I could dupe another Rail Spike, remove a card, if we get lucky in those fashions, we could do endless, and we could beat endless. I don't know if you can beat endless, but we could at least loop once. Maybe play until we defeat Seraph? I don't know. Is he gonna have 80 million HP? Is this gonna take 10 hours? It might. I kinda wanna do it though. Okay, we need like 20 melee weakness. So, keep it going. I wish there was an option to make the card selection happen even faster, because what's slowing me down is that I do have to wait like a whole second or two after every card action. Connie says, gotta run! What, you have another party to go to, Connie? You never hang out with us anymore. It's always party this, party that. We're your real friends. Current wave 2. Do you get a bonus from defeating these guys early? How would the game calculate that? It's endless. This fight in particular, until you win. Okay, are you dead yet? Okay, you're dead. Look, it took a while to set up, but that was easy. 8-turn boss rush, 80%. Hey, they do give you a bonus. Connie says, I have to go to the office, but I did just come home from a party, though. Well, thanks for the invite. Have a good day at the office, I guess. Hell yeah. Ding. Pyreborn Lazarus victory completed. Run summary. Lots of cards that I want to remove from the deck, but Awoken's Rail Spike is broken. Okay. New best spells played. If this takes a while, I might cut this into a new YouTube video, but I have to try.